Now comes the hard part, trying to figure out where all this stuff goes. We're off to the Bahamas.
With our new bimini!
So we're on the home stretch right now, trying to prepare to get to the Bahamas. We're down to errands, pretty much. We've got to go to the grocery store, Home Depot, to get some last minute things. And I really want to get a new dive mask from the dive shop. We got 4 to 5 days to get from where we are to all the way to the Abacos to meet up with my sister. So, yes, fingers crossed we can make it.
We got a pole steer and a mask. Oh man.
This is provisioning run number what? 4 for the Bahamas. We've been doing for the last like 6 weeks.
Yeah, but we've eaten a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, we've eaten a lot.
So how much did we spend today?
It was like 590 something.
Plus I spent like $60 on liquor.
90.
$100 and some at the dive shop.
And 100 at West
120,
Marine.
oh, 100 at West Marine and 100 at Napa. So we spent over $1,000 today.
Well, now we won't be spending hardly any money for the next...
Until tomorrow when we spend $300 to get into the Bahamas.
Oh, right. Well, not tomorrow.
2 days from now.
2 days from now.
All right, let's go.
Okay. I am legitimately worried about where we're going to put all this food.
Yeah. There's almost room for us in the dinghy.
Almost. Oh man. Now comes the hard part. Trying to figure out where all this stuff goes. Trying to find spots in your boat that you didn't know about before, maybe. I don't know. Maybe there's some secret hiding spots that just expand.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. Isn't there a fairy tale or something? Narnia.
Witch in the weird room.
Yeah, where you open the door and there's a whole new world.
Yeah.
That's what we need right now.
One of the last things to do was to exchange our old broken paddle wheel with a new one. This was the first time we had tried this in the water, and we thought we were prepared.
This just needs to go down in there, and it needs to go that way.
Okay.
And then this screws on around it.
Just in case.
And if that doesn't work, we got our other plugs. All right. You ready for this?
Okay.
Oh look, that's loose already.
Okay.
So I think you just pull out and I'm gonna push this in.
Okay. Ready?
Jesus Christ.
Holy shit!
There's a little more water than I thought.
Oh my god. That was definitely way more water than I thought.
Alright. That was an experience. That's all salt water.
Ah.
Well, you know
Okay.
for the future what to expect.
Yeah. Alright, well, slightly disconcerting.
What's that?
How much water comes in a tiny little hole?
Oh yeah. Yeah, that was a geyser.
We just fired up Mr. Beak for the first time in like a month.
3 weeks.
3 weeks. We're off to the Bahamas. The Bahamas.
With our new bimini! Booyah,
Oh,
look at this.
yeah.
I don't even have sunscreen on.
Well, Bookie Harbor,
We got some work done.
we got some work done. It's been productive. Cheap
Yeah.
place to stay for a long time. It cost us
what?
like $300 for the month, I think.
$340 with tax, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're leaving, what, 3 hours later than we hoped?
Are we?
Yeah.
What time is it now? Oh,
12:15.
No, that's fine. We're good.
But we haven't left yet.
It's gonna be a full day trip, like
Yeah.
almost 24-hour trip.
It's gonna be, yeah, at least I think.
We arrive tomorrow midday in Bimini. That'll be great.
Hi.
Hi.
It's a little rowdy today, huh?
A little wild.
Not exactly what we expected.
Every time we go out sailing after we haven't sailed in a long time, I think we just don't.
We just don't remember how intense upwind sailing can be, and for me personally, how easily it can bring about my seasickness.
Sorry, I'm like way zoomed in and trying to avoid this crap pop. These little prankers. He is huge! That thing was the size of a freaking VW bug! So what's happening?
Right now I've got my eyes on the prize.
Yeah.
And that is 30 degrees to the wind. So if we keep that course, then we're going to make our waypoint in an hour, which means we'll be able to get under this bridge and around to the other side of the key so we can drop anchor tonight.
So we're not going to the Bahamas tonight.
We're not going to the Bahamas tonight.
What happened?
Oh man, we're just beating into it. It's just not, it's not super fun. It's super rolly. We're bouncing all around. I didn't put my C-bands on, so even though I took a bowline, I got to the point where I was salivating and I almost thought I was gonna lose my breakfast. And I was like pretty upset with myself, you know, because that means Kirk just has to, well, you're behind the camera, but like sometimes I bounce between talking to you and talking to you. But
You're not making any sense
I'm
right
not
now.
making any sense. It just means Kirk has to be behind the helm the whole time, and it's just not, it's not cool. So hopefully we can drop anchor and we can actually get a good night's sleep, because we were up so late last night trying to get the boat ready and the laundry done and all of our provisioning done. I think this is a good choice.
It means we're getting into the Bahamas a little bit later, but we're not going to actually be behind too much.
Well, if we plan to do a bunch of shorter full day sails instead of taking a lay day and then we're just sailing every day, then we won't lose time.
Yeah.
It's going to be pretty tough, because I don't think we've done this before.
Yeah, sailing back to back to back to back.
Yeah,
It's been a while.
Yeah. So
This is going to be hard to film because I'm bobbling all over the place, but we've zigzagged, tacking back and forth all up the middle keys here. Oop. Our destination is Long Key, right there. We're going to go through this little cut here and anchor on the Gulf side behind a little spit of land to try and get out of the easterly winds here. Are you ready to go all night now?
yeah, let's bring it. Gotta strap me to the helm.
In other words, please be true.
When I was in high school, I discovered big band music and played Frank Sinatra's albums on repeat. Singing along with songs I knew the lyrics to turned out to be a great distraction from my queasiness. Besides, Sinatra just puts a smile on my face.
I love you. You. Love you.
With each word, your tenderness grows. And that laugh wrinkles your nose, touches my foolish heart.
Picking up lots of forget-me-nots.
So we've just turned into our channel. We are headed to close to Metacumba Key. In between Metacumba and Long Key, we're gonna go hide behind a little tiny spit of land here.
Seems like it's calmed down.
Yeah, well, we're in 9 feet of water, so the waves have had a little bit of a chance to kind of like be dissipated by all the reef and everything.
Yeah. Man, that bimini looks amazing.
But also we're not headed quite so tight into the wind anymore.
Yeah.
So it's a race against the sun to get the anchor down. I think the sun's gonna win this one. But hopefully we'll still have enough light to do what we need to do. It's not really ideal, but...
Ideal in sailing, I don't think anyone ever said went together.
No, it doesn't really work that way, does it?
Take these sails down. We're gonna drop the hook right over there.